Yeah, well, here we are. First day back from the weekend. Auction last Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, of course. And lots and lots of vehicles going out, of course. People are keen to collect or have delivered, and quite understandably. They want their purchase, and B, they're worried about any damage and things like that, which again is very understandable. But this is exceptional. This is one of the stars of the show. We all knew it would do extremely well and achieve a decent price, but they're still cheap. It's a Cloud 3, as you can see, second one with a V8 engine, an absolutely stunning example. Followed the Shadow, and so many people of a certain age believe that the Shadow was the last true Rolls, and they're probably right in all fairness, but those of us of another certain age regard the Clouds as the last of the true Rolls, and I think we're probably nearer right than the other guys, to be honest. It's opulent. It's the stunning design and the shape of it is really unforgettable. It's really what Rolls Royce says. It's just glamorous. The style is, there's nothing like it. It's unique in the style. Lots and lots of manufacturers have tried to copy it. Armstrong, Siddeley and people like that. Obviously Bentley, the same stable, so we accept that. But there's just something about these cars. They are the last of the ooh-ah Rollses, that, as we call them. When they drive down the road, everyone thinks, ooh-ah, look at that. It's absolutely wonderful. There's the engine bay, as you can see. Really, really beautiful. Everywhere you look is in beautiful condition. And like I say, it's the second Rolls that carried the V8, as far as I can see. The S2 was the first V8, this one being the second one. Arguably the Cloud 2 was the first one, the Cloud 3 was the second one, which is what this is. The S2s and 3s, or S1s and 3s maybe, the Bentleys, are considered to be a little bit more popular these days, being a little bit more driver friendly, if you like, or driver acceptable. People used to say that chauffeurs drove Rolls Royces with their owner sitting comfortably in the back, but owners drove their Bentley. They're a driver vehicle, as simple as that. So I think really it'd be fair to say they're a little bit more popular, but this one, the condition is just superb. Wherever you look, I'll just shut that down. There you go. Wherever you look, interior wise, exterior, it's absolutely immaculate, and I'm so pleased it's gone to a really, really keen collector. I'll open that back door. Who appreciates condition, originality, and immaculate vehicles. Which, as you can see, this is. Look how beautiful it is. Everywhere you look is absolutely first class. So I'm really, really pleased that we've had it in the sale. It achieved, I think, good money for a Cloud 3, because they don't achieve big money, which is a real shame. When you think, I think this went for around about 36,000. And I would have thought a car of this quality and of this condition would have probably been achieving more like 50,000. So what I'm saying is that to the guys that don't know the values of them or don't understand the values of Rolls and Bentley, if you said to them, what's that car worth? I think most of them would say 50 or 60,000 quid. And there it is, it's changed hands at the weekend for what I believe is a bargain price of about 36,000. So I know the new owner will be pleased with it. He actually has seen it. He spoke to me on the phone the other day and asked me to move it out and put it down to Thornton Dow as quick as possible for safekeeping, which I will do. Not that it's not safe here, but it'll be extra safe down there, I think. He'll take delivery of it probably in the next couple of weeks. He has a similar vehicle, but not in as good condition, but extremely good, but not as good as this, which will then come back in the sale and be moved on for probably 20 odd thousand, something on that sort of line. So he's put in some money to his old vehicle to move on to this one, understandably, but I know for a fact he'd be so pleased with it. Picnic tables in the back there, as you can see, look at that. And of course, as we knew in the old days, I won't do it, it's a little bit sticky there, ashtray. You know, you don't get, I don't know if you get ashtrays in modern cars at all. You possibly get one in the front, do you? I don't know, I haven't noticed for a long, long time. But in this period of car, obviously ashtrays are all over the place. Little ones in the front there and larger ones in the back. But I think everyone will agree that condition-wise, presentation, and I believe value for money, I think it's probably the best vehicle in the sale, in my opinion. And I think the interest that it caused tends to prove that, because there was immense amount of bidding, and I'm just so amazed that it didn't achieve more than what it actually did. Although, as I keep saying, it achieved about what it's worth, which is surprising. Just have a look around the front. Thin band white wheel tyres, as you can see, which are proper white wheel tyres. They're not flaps, they're proper white wheel tyres. Extremely expensive, but they've just finished the job off. Got a steering wheel upgrade, for whatever you want to call it, glove or whatever on there, which I don't think enhances it too much really. I think the new owner will almost certainly do away with that and put the original steering wheel back on, which I think is a lovely, well I know is a lovely thin steering wheel, which just suits this vehicle, this type of vehicle. So that's maybe the only criticism that I can mention. Lights are all right, spot lamps are right, age and period and what have you, ready there for your badge bar, your Rolls Royce Owners Club badges and such like. But the bit I like about it, when I first walked up to it, and it's really important, the grille hasn't even picked up a fly. It's been quite amazingly looked after and cared for, this vehicle. You normally find one or two little marks where, you know, unfortunate stone chip or whatever, or just even just like a heavy fly contact or something, but this has got nothing in it at all. There's a little mark there that's coming off with me now, which is what's left of a fly, I would think. But look at that, amazing. Overriders have never been nudged. The bodywork in general is mint and superb. It doesn't look as though it's had a massive amount of work ever done, because the wheel arches feel as they should, factory, which is really, really important. Boot area. Boot area, look at that, absolutely immaculate. Battery in there is disconnected at the moment and looks very old, but if it works fine, it works fine. I mean, it's going to want one sooner or later, I'm sure. There's some spares and bits and pieces that go with it there, some service parts and such like, but the general condition and presentation of it is extremely good. It really is, ever so good. Spare wheel under there, as you can see. How about that? Look how beautiful it is. And the mistake people make with these, they tend to pull the boot down there and let it go. You mustn't do that on a Rolls. It's got no springing. Well, it has hidden in behind there, but it's got no rams, no hydraulic, anything to slow it down and what have you. So you must be careful. It'll come down with a hell of a knock, and if you're not careful, you will chip the paint. And if nothing else, you'll break the bulbs in here, you know, with the sudden impact. So there you go. What more can I tell you about an absolutely stunning example that I'm so pleased that we've had the opportunity to offer. I'm so pleased that we've had the chance to offer it and sell it, and I'm really pleased that it's gone to an absolutely true enthusiast who will love it and cherish it. He won't keep it forever. He's the type of guy who'll keep it maybe 3 or 4 years and then move it on for something else, but during that time he'll love it to bits, and so it should be.